Hey everybody, it's Kerri. Welcome back to my channel, Kerri's Collections. Happy Sunday, January the 7th. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope you've had an amazing weekend. Guess what? I'm here for some empties. Yes, back in December around the holidays, I just got really kind of off my schedule with my empties. Um, Usually I do them on Sunday afternoons, and that most of the time works for me. But in the month of December, you know, life happened, the holidays happened, and I got a little bit behind. But my goal for this new year is to get back on my schedule with weekly empties. So coming to you on Sunday afternoons. So yeah, that is what this video is going to be. And I really don't have that much, y'all. This is going to be hopefully a short video. But before I begin, I do want to say there was a time last year, kind of back, maybe I want to say like let me try that again. Back last year around August, September, kind of before the really busy part of the holiday season, I was doing the melting challenge, the one hosted by Patricia Gates. And I was really, really enjoying doing that. And then when the holidays came around, I kind of put pause on the melting challenge and really just melted like a bunch of holiday stuff and just stuff that I wanted to do for Thanksgiving, Christmas. So now that the holidays are behind us, I am going to get back into the melting challenge. And I saw that Patricia has posted one for January. Even though we are a week into January, I am still going to start. In fact, I've started today. So, yeah, so hopefully I'm going to be able to do the melting challenge for the rest of the month and, moving forward into February. So these empties that you're going to see today are from last week. So none of this is melting challenge stuff, but the empties that I'll bring to you next Sunday will be part of the melting challenge. So excited for that. So thank you, Patricia, for putting that together for us. So let's get started. So here are my empties from last week. I have two things of body care here. Both of these retail. This first one, and I kind of debated. I went back and forth on whether or not I was going to include retail stuff, but I'm like, yeah, why not? Because you might see something that you might want to try. This is something that I picked up Target or Walmart. I don't remember. A 20-ounce bottle of body wash from Caress. Caress is something that I don't use all the time, but if I see something that just smells really good or just sounds really good, I'll pick it up. This actually kind of surprised me because it was in the scent Black Orchid and Patchouli Oil. I know, right? Like that is so not Kerri. But on here it says relaxing, use this to relax and recharge. So maybe that's what kind of drew me into this one. And again, I always say, and I feel like I'm preaching to myself when I say this, but don't judge a scent just off, scent notes or scent descriptions. Because smelling this, oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I didn't pick up on the patchouli in this. I'm sure it was in there. But to me, this just smelled very like, I don't want to say the word alluring, but it was just kind of like exotic almost. Maybe that was the Black Orchid. But yes, I got absolutely no patchouli. And that's probably why I was able to tolerate it. It was really, really nice. And it was very relaxing. So thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I had this 34-ounce bottle of Dr. Teal's. I have talked about Dr. Teal's before here on my channel. big fan of Dr. Teal's. This was the foaming bath. Relax and Relief, Eucalyptus and Spearmint. I've had this before. Oh, yeah, the scent is great. The scent is very much along the lines of the Bath and Body, Eucalyptus and Spearmint. Dr. Teal's, I mean, it's a little on the pricey side. I mean, not terribly expensive, but, you know, I don't get these all the time. Number one, because they are a little bit pricey, but number two, because a bottle like this will last you forever. Like, it seriously doesn't take much of this. A cap full is all I need to like fill up my whole bath. Oh, so good. I've tried the Dr. Teal's actual salts. Sometimes I'll even combine the two and I'll put some Epsom salts and the bubble bath, and it just, it creates like just such a, like a zen calming atmosphere for your bath. It's so good. All right, and then I have one little hand sanitizer here in pumpkin pecan waffles. Yeah, I had mentioned in my last empties that I wasn't sure if I was going to include these. And then I just realized, why not? You know, I mean, yeah, I love these little things. I stock up on them. I keep one in my kitchen by my sink in case, you know, anybody's just in a hurry and doesn't have time to like fully wash their hands. They can just squirt and go. I keep one in my purse. Pumpkin pecan waffles, again, that's a year-round scent for me, not just for, you know, the fall time. Okay, the rest of this is wax. So let's do this scoopable. This was a scoopable from that Smell Good shop in Alpine Cheer. Scent notes, balsam, cedar, and cranberry. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this was good. This was good. This was good. It was this gorgeous blue, like a light blue, sky blue. Yeah, this one, very, very strong. I didn't pick up on much cranberry in this. I mainly got like the balsam, kind of a tree note with the cedar. So it was like kind of a woodsy tree. But now that I smell it, I do pick up on a teeny bit of sweetness. Like teeny bit of sweetness from the cranberry. But it was really, really nice. Outdoorsy, but nice. Still really liked that. All right, I have some clams. So let's do the clams and then we will end with the bags. All right, so clam here from the Burning Mitten in Chestnuts Roasting, which was chestnuts and brown sugar, crackling firewood, and marshmallow fireside. I liked this. You know, I've seen some people here on YouTube and I've heard them say that their Burning Mitten is kind of hit or miss. So for me, little side note on the Burning Mitten. If I were to get on the Burning Mitten website and I were just to look at their regularly priced things, I would not order because I do feel like they are a little bit, actually a lot, pricey. Whenever I order from the Burning Mitten, I always order from their clearance section because when they have a sale, they have a sale. Like their prices are really, really good on their clearance items. And so whenever I order, that's how I order. I never, well, I don't know if I can say never, but I hardly ever order a regularly priced item from the Burning Mitten. Everything I get is on sale. But when you get things on sale from the Burning Mitten, a lot of them are going to be older pours. So for example, this one, there's the pour date, was poured October of 2022. So when I melted this, it was over a year old. And I've also experienced my things with the Burning Mitten not having like an extra long shelf life. So if I wait too long to melt them, they've kind of, you know, lost their scent. So this one, because when I melted this was over a year old. It was nice. Yeah, there was definitely scent still there. I feel like on this though, I got a little bit of the crackling firewood. I mean, it wasn't smoky or anything like that, but there was just like a little bit of a whiff of a fireplace for me. And then I got the chestnuts and the brown sugar kind of in the background. It was still nice, not super strong, but at least there was some scent. So, okay, a clam here from the Melt Stash. Love the Melt Stash. This was in sweater weather. It says sweater weather type. Oh, you guys, this was amazing. Amazing. Very, very much a dupe, or, you know, whatever you want to say, a take on the sweater weather candle. In fact, I enjoyed this at the same time as my sweater weather candle was going. So it was just sweater weather, everything in here. And it was so good. Okay, last clam from Aldi Huntington Home. This is one that I've actually had since last year in smoked pumpkin cider. This was one of their releases last fall. So I guess around October, November of 2023. But for Aldi, and for the fact that this goes for $1.89, for this to have been over a year old, it was still really good. Yeah, really, really good, really strong. Smoked pumpkin cider. Yeah, I don't know if I got like anything that gave me cider, but it was just kind of like, yeah, just a really kind of deep, rich, dark take on a like pumpkin scent. I really, really liked it. I'm very impressed with Aldi Melt, you guys. And, you know, you get a 2.5 ounce clam for $1.89. Not bad. Okay, everything else here is bags. All right, so I did a 4-pack from Up the Creek Scents in Orange Swirl Pumpkin Muffins. Y'all, I love me some Up the Creek. My list, I feel like my list is getting bigger by the day of vendors that I'm going to order from, because y'all, listen, it is the 7th day of January and I have made it 7 days of this new year without placing an order. I know, but I feel like I'm not going to make it much longer, because I see some orders in my future for this week. Up the Creek is one of those vendors. Oh, so good. Orange Swirl Pumpkin Muffins, a 4-pack of her squares. This was really, really good. I did get the orangeness of this. I don't know if that's a word. The orangeness. It was, I didn't really get pumpkin, but I got like a orange bakery. You know how you have like lemon bakery? This was like an orange bakery. It was good though. It was really good. And then I felt like I kind of got like a cakey note from the muffins. Delicious. Okay, Catherine King, if you are watching, thank you so much for this. The round robin that I participated in back in the summer of last year, so 2023. Catherine King was also a part of that round robin, and she put this in the box with my name on it. So she gifted this to me as part of the round robin. Yeah, Sassy Girl Aroma deep fried churros. And she had said that this was just a little bit too spicy for her, but she knew that I would enjoy it, and she was exactly right. Description: deep fried churros sprinkled with cinnamon and sugar. Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh. This was cinnamon bakery goodness. And the thing, it's so funny, like, to hear people say this was too spicy for them, because it was not too spicy for me. It was perfect. it was like deliciousness. Yeah. And I really did feel like I was like smelling a churro, like if someone were baking churros in my kitchen, because you kind of got that dough, but then with that sprinkle of that cinnamon. Catherine, thank you so much. I would definitely get more of that. Amazing. Speaking of cinnamon, this was a pack of buns from Lavender and Speckles in cinnamon and fresh baked bread. This was gifted to me by Becca in a sweet random act of kindness. So Becca, if you're watching, thank you. Warm and gooey cinnamon buns blended with straight out of the oven baked bread. This. Oh. Mwah. And Lavender and Speckles, that's a vendor I've only ordered from Beth a couple of times. Most of the things I've ordered from her have worked for me, have done really, really well. I've had a couple of things that have been a little bit light, but this, you guys, cinnamon with bread, so good. So, so good. Now, the cinnamon in here was not nearly as spicy as the cinnamon in the churros, but it was just the right amount. Because I think if the cinnamon were too much in here, it would have kind of taken away from that delicious bread. It was so good. Beth, you did great on this one. And Becca, thank you so much. Loved that. Okay, I did a sample from Kay's in cranberry chutney. I've had this one. Yeah, I think I've had this one for a while. Over a year maybe, or at least a year. Y'all. Okay, so story about Kay's, and I've said this also on my channel before. The weird thing about Kay's for me is I feel like whenever I order clams, like, you know, clams, I don't get good luck. They just don't perform for me. But for some reason, the samples, like the smaller things I get from Kay's, have always ended up being great. And this one was no exception. In fact, this bag is empty, but it still smells just as strong as the day I got it. This, I did this in my kitchen. Such a good cranberry. Such a good cranberry. Oh, man. Yeah. Loved that one. Okay, another sample from the Melt Stash. This was in Fiddler's Dream. And Michelle, who is the owner of the Melt Stash, she doesn't put her scent notes on her samples. So I don't know what these scent notes are in Fiddler's Dream. But if I'm going off like my, my nostrils alone, there was something minty in here. Yeah, like I smell almost like a wintergreen or a spearmint, and that may not even be what it is. I may be way off. But that was just what I smelled, and that's actually kind of what came through when I warmed it. So really, really nice. Okay, I did a pack here. Yum Yum Wax, Deanna, the owner, I'm not really sure what she calls these. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to say it reminds me of a puppy pack because she just has the same kind of bag and she just fills it with different shapes. A 2-ounce bag. This was in winter, Bath and Body Works type. Again, I paired this with my winter candle. So I had the candle going. I had a little spritz of room spray. I had this wax. Oh, you guys. If you have never tried the winter candle from Bath and Body Works, it is, I can't even describe how good that candle is. And I'm almost positive it's not in stores anymore since we're past the holiday season. But I enjoy that candle pretty much the entire month of January. I mean, my husband loves it. My son loves it. It's just a big love of ours. Because there's something in that candle. On the scent notes, it says like sparkling clementines. And you get that little burst of like a citrus note. Oh, it's so good. I mean, that candle that's kind of a hard one for me to describe. I feel like you have to smell it and you have to burn it to appreciate it. This was spot on with the candle. So, so good. All right, I have an empty bag here. This, even though it's empty, I know what it is. This is something I picked up in the Round Robin last summer. It was, I think it was a loaf, and I just cut off a little bit to keep for myself. And I know the scent name. I know it's Mrs. Claus's Nightgown. Almost positive. And I'm pretty sure it's from Rose Girls. If I'm not right, let me know in the comments. But I think I'm right. But now I'm going to second guess myself. Mrs. Claus's Nightgown from Rose Girls. I'm almost positive. This, y'all, this was good. It was really an interesting blend to me because there was, and I don't even know the scent notes of this either, but I feel like there was maybe a smidgen, and I'm talking like a teeny tiny smidgen of some laundry stuff in here. But at the same time, it also worked for Christmas. In fact, that's going to drive me crazy. So I'm going to have to go look up the scent notes for Mrs. Claus's Nightgown. Or if you know, let me know in the comments. But that one was a good one. When I got it out of the Round Robin, it was a little bit of a wild card because I wasn't sure I was going to like it. But I ended up liking it very, very much. Okay, going back to the Melt Stash. This was one of her snap bars in Fireside Orange, which was hot orange Danish, fireside, marshmallow fluff, and buttercream. Y'all, I will say the Melt Stash is quickly becoming one of my favorite vendors to order from. Not only are her blends amazing, her performance is great, her prices are like amazing as well. In fact, I think she offers these for $2 or $2.50 or something like that. Yeah, so if you haven't ever tried the Melt Stash, definitely give her a try. And Michelle is the owner, super sweet. So Fireside Orange, I got this because I really thought I was going to kind of get like a Christmas vibe from this because y'all know how much I love like orange at Christmas time. This one though, I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of this one and I can't quite figure out why. Because all of those scent notes are things that I love, like the hot orange Danish, fireside, marshmallow fluff, buttercream. I don't know. There was just something about all of those things together just didn't work like for me like I thought they would. Because I think separately, all of those things would be great, but together, I don't know. It just didn't like turn out the way that I wanted. I mean, I didn't hate it. I didn't despise it. I went through the whole bag. But that particular scent I don't think would be a repurchase for me, but I do love the Melt Stash. Okay, here is a snap bar from Second and Spruce in Christmas Jumper, which was sweater weather type, apple cider, mallow cream, and vanilla. Y'all, I had this going again on that same day with that sweater weather candle. Oh, y'all. Yeah, Erica did good with this. Oh, man. So out of all of these things, the sweater weather is what, like, I would say this right here, this snap bar. Yeah, I mean, 88% sweater weather. And then that extra 12% is kind of like dispersed among the apple cider, the mallow cream, and the vanilla. I mean, I feel like maybe I got like a teeny bit of apple, but I kind of had to search for it because the main star of this show was the sweater weather. I was here for it. Paired with my candle, oh, it was fantastic. Definite repurchase for me. All right, and last but not least, yeah, wow, okay, I'm doing good. This was a cute little alien shape from Britta's Creepy Treasures, another vendor I need to try. Oh, I'm going to be in so much trouble. This was Call of the Raven. And listen to these notes. Sweater Weather, Mac Apple, and Ozark Forest. Okay, I don't know what Britta's Ozark Forest is, but okay. So it's interesting. I don't know if like mixing Sweater Weather with apple is a thing, because Erica did it here. You know, she had the Sweater Weather with the apple cider, and then Britta did it here with the Sweater Weather and the Mac Apple. You guys, it works. So I'm learning that Sweater Weather with any kind of apple is phenomenal. And I remember getting this, pour date on here is April of 2023. So I've had this for a while as well. And I remember when I first got it and I first smelled it, I was like, oh, heck yes, this is so good. And I've been in vendor wax for a while. Would y'all believe that I have never done customs? I think I'm kind of scared to. But if I were, and maybe 2024 will be the year that I actually do some customs, I can easily see myself doing a custom with Sweater Weather and some kind of apple. Oh yeah, this was good. I feel like in Britta's, I got more of the apple than I did with Erica's, but oh man, yeah. Not even sure what the Ozark Forest is. Not even sure if I was picking up on it, but it was amazing. And Britta's stuff always performs for me. So I would say all in all, I had a really good melting week last week. So I am going to tell you bye for now, but keep in mind that next Sunday's Empties will be the fun things that I will be doing as part of the melting challenge. I'm really excited to get back to doing that. Patricia has some great prompts for us, so I'll be excited to share those with y'all next week. And that is all I have for y'all, because what time is it? It is almost game time. Dallas Cowboys play at 3:30 Central Time this afternoon. We play the Washington Commanders. If we win, we will be division champs. Yes, ma'am. So I am going to say bye to you guys so I can get my cowboy gear on and get some snacks and watch this game. Go Cowboys. Thank you guys so much for clicking on. And if you are not already a subscriber, I would love to ask you to please hit the like and the subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And to my current subscribers, thank you guys. I love and appreciate y'all. Go Cowboys, and I'll see y'all soon for another video.